Just don't ask me what happened at the office today. You can ask me anything else except that. I know you're dying to ask me what happened.
No, not at all.
You say that, but the truth is you're consumed with curiosity.
Okay. What happened at the office today?
Forget about it, Gladys. You're not interested in my work.
I am interested in your work, and I'm jealous of your interesting life away from home. Being a cemetery plot salesman is a very rewarding job.
If you were that interested, you would have asked me what happened.
But you told me not to ask.
The heck with it, Gladys. It's not that important.
Do you want to hear what I did today?
Well, let's see. Today is Wednesday. You bowled in the morning. You had lunch with Brenda. You went to your sewing class this afternoon and you got the car washed.
That's right. How did you know?
After 17 years of the same thing every Wednesday, one gets a clue. What's making it so quiet around here? Where's the kids?
Well, Andy's at the high school basketball game, and Lisa's sleeping over at a friend's house.
You mean we're alone?
Alone.
And Andy won't be home for a couple hours.
That's right.
You know what we haven't done for a long time?
Uh-huh.
We haven't played Chinese checkers. Let's you and me play Chinese checkers tonight, okay?
I had something else in mind.
I know. Gin. Okay, we'll play gin.
And when you finish making dinner.
Give me another beer, will you?
Don't drink too much, Fred. We're having wine with dinner.
Wine? What's the occasion? Oh, my gosh. It's your birthday. It's your birthday? I mean, I didn't forget it. I just...
Fred, my birthday's in July.
Yeah, that's right. It's not my birthday. It's not our anniversary. How come?
Well, I have an old friend coming over for dinner.
Oh, that's nice. Is anybody I know?
It's a he. An old boyfriend who just came in from New York.
What old boyfriend?
Bert Brockmeyer.
Bert Brockmeyer? Isn't he the guy that all the girls in your club used to drool over?
Well, I never said we actually drooled. Salivated, maybe.
That tall, dark Adonis that sent all those little high school hearts into cardiac arrest.
Never forget a thing, do you, Fred?
He's the guy that took you to Lincoln High School prom and drank gin out of one of your shoes and vermouth out of the other. A football star that was president of the graduating class and voted most popular. Is that the Bert Brockmeyer you're talking about?
Sounds very much like the same Bert Brockmeyer does.
Oh, boy. Dreaming about the good old days, huh, Gladys?
Huh?
About what might have been and all of that.
Oh, why'd you bring that up?
I see you wearing those youthful colors and those no-bra bras, desperately trying to shave 10 years off your age. I know.
Now, what does that have to do with anything?
It's symbolic. That is symbolic. That's what it is. Memories of a long-lost youth. Thinking about the fun you missed by getting married too young. To me, I read Cosmopolitan, too, you know.
The only reason I invited him is that he doesn't know anyone in town. I just thought it would be the decent thing to do.
Oh, sure, Gladys, sure.
Well, I mean, after all, why should he go and eat in a dingy, greasy spoon diner and then go home to some dim motel room?
Alone, right?
Alone, yes.
Is that him? The golden dream with enough teeth for another mouth?
Yes, that's him. But I'm sure he's changed. I mean, it's been 20 years since I saw him.
20 years. Some guys look better as they get older. Cary Grant, Walter Pigeon. Me? Probably a dance teacher or something. They prey on married women.
All right, Fred. Now, that's enough. You're overreacting. All we were was friends, nothing more. I invited him because if we were in New York, he would do the same thing. Just platonic friends. That's all we were. Now, let's just leave it at that, shall we?
You wouldn't do all this for an old girlfriend you haven't seen for 20 years, would you? Gladys, answer me one question, all right?
What?
Now, you never told me this, and we agreed never to talk about it, but I have to know. Gladys, you sure the kids are out?
The kids are out.
Gladys, was I the first?
Well, Fred, of course you were. Why does everybody always ask the same thing?
That is not funny, Gladys.
Fred, I don't have any time to argue with you. Everything's cooking and he'll be here soon.
What do you mean everything is cooking? What are you making?
Well, we're having the crab meat salad, jellied madeleine, filet mignon with béarnaise sauce, fresh mushroom caps, linguine, then fresh strawberries with whipped cream.
You gotta be kidding.
No, that's it.
All you ever give me is meat and potatoes.
That's all you ever want is meat and potatoes.
Never mind all I ever want. This is not platonic, Gladys. Platonic friends can eat tuna fish.
Have another beer, Fred. And there is absolutely no reason for you to be jealous.
Jealous? I am not jealous. I'm just curious, that's all.
Well, ask me anything you want, then.
Okay, I will. You told me there was a guy you used to share a blanket with at all the picnics. Who was that?
Bert Brockmeyer.
And you told me that one time you and your friends all played strip poker after a hayride. Who was your date that night?
Bert Brockmeyer. Bert and I won.
Gladys, I am trying to control myself, but all of the evidence points to Panky-Hanky.
How can you blame me for something that might have happened 20 years ago?
There are people in prisons all over America for things that happened 20 years ago.
Fred, for 17 years we've been married. Have I ever given you any reason to be jealous?
No.
Have I ever even looked at another man?
Nobody except Bert Reynolds.
He doesn't count.
Okay, so this is the first time in 20 years you've given me occasion to be jealous.
Well, now, do you realize how ludicrous this whole argument is?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry I got so upset.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I guess I just got it out of my system.
It's Bert.
I'll kill him.
Fred, just put yourself together.
Gladys!
Bert!
Get away from my wife.
This is Fred, my husband. He's always kidding like that.
I'm not kidding. You touch her one more time, you've had it.
Fred is known all over town for his enchanting sense of humor.
Well, I don't understand. Was it something I said?
Button your lip, you wife thief. Nobody asked you to come here.
Oh, no, Bert. Now, don't you worry. Fred is really harmless. Here, let me take your coat.
Harmless? I'll show you harmless. I'll knock your teeth down your throat so far you'll be chewing your toenails. Turn around here and put up your... Carla.
Now, look, can't we settle this like two mature adults?
Or at least one mature adult and one mature idiot with his foot in his mouth.
Shut up. See, I was,
I understand.
You do?
Sure.
Well, you guys really turn the other cheek, don't you?
For a minute there, I thought you were going to run out of cheeks, Bert. Or do I call you Father Bert, or what?
No, Gladys, there's no need to do that.
Hey, look, you like a drink or something? I mean, you're allowed, right?
Sure.
What's your pleasure?
Well, a small glass of sacramental scotch on the rocks would be fine.
Well, sure. Coming right.
You know, Bert, in all the time we went together, I never realized you were even Catholic.
Who's Catholic?
Well, you're a Catholic priest, aren't you?
No. I'm an Episcopal priest.
Oh, Oh, then you're allowed to,
Sure. We're even allowed to, as a matter of fact, the church recommends it.
Yeah, just for tonight, Bert. Let Fred think that your orders come directly from Rome, okay?
Okay. You really love him that much, huh?
Well, he's not as charming as you are, and he's not as handsome as you are, and he's probably not as smart as you are. But when it comes to love, he really knows how. And you never did.